Hey Facebook friends, I had a little bit of technical difficulty this morning. I tried scheduling a live for the first time and then I found out I can't do it from my phone, or if there's a way to do it from my phone, I don't know how. But I'm here for today's makeup trend. We're gonna do ultra dewy skin, which I'm glad I'm not going outside today because it would look like ultra sweaty, sticky skin. In Michigan, it's like 100% humidity and ridiculous, and that's why my cheeks are flush. This is not blush, this is just me sweating and stressing. Hi Hannah! So thank you for joining me. If you know someone who would loves fall trends and loves makeup and beauty, invite a friend to come along and hang out with us and chat. Today's makeup look is going to be all about that ultra dewy skin. Dewy skin's really fresh, and I'm going to help you get the look no matter your skin type. So the first thing is you want to make sure your skin's properly prepped and primed. If you have really dry skin, you want to make sure that you use your serums, your eye creams, and everything first to make sure your skin's nice and exfoliated and smooth. And if you have oily skin, you can also do this look. I would just recommend putting the dewiness more towards the cheeks. So my secret weapon for this is definitely Dew Date. I'm going to be applying a few different layers of this to get that really ultra dewy, fresh skin. Dew Date, you just take maybe 2 pumps of it in your palm, and then I always press it into where I need it most, which is like right here. And my skin is really red right now and rosy from being outside. Hi Debbie. And so I'm just going to kind of press it in, but not rub too much because I don't want to aggravate that redness. Before I go into creating that dewy layer, I am going to use my number 5 brush and number 1 concealer just to stipple away this redness that I have around the nose and on my cheeks. But please say hi when you jump on, invite some friends to watch. The more the merrier. It's so much more fun when we have a good audience and people are interacting and having a good time. So this is my concealer palette. These are my favorite concealers. These are the ones I use the most. 0, 1, 2, and 3. The 0 is really good for brightening. The 1 is great if you have redness. So I'm going to take this, and it's going to look like I have a magic eraser. Okay, you see, very small amount. I'm just going to go into here and lightly move the brush up and down. Look at that. It takes the redness right away without looking cakey or like I even am doing anything. That's why I say it's like the magic eraser. Perfect. So even for me on days I don't want to wear makeup, this is my no makeup secret. Takes away the redness without doing much else. Hi Gibson, hi Pam.
No, don't touch Mom's.
So like that, take the redness away. But you still have that nice dewiness left over. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little under eye concealer and I'm gonna show you how to really amp up that beautiful, rich, radiant, glowing skin. Number 3 is a color corrector. Also, I have to give a shout out to my son Luke right now. I'm looking at him, he is helping with the baby so I can be here. We made a date, an arrangement for him to watch the baby so I could go live. So thank you, Luke. Let's throw some hearts in the air for Luke. Wouldn't be possible today with how busy Brandon is if I didn't have Luke's help. So I'm kind of just like going in the inner corner, really stippling this number 3 concealer. Let's get rid of any darkness around my eye. There we go. Give it up for Luke. You're getting some hearts, Luke. I'm going to take the 3 and do that on my lid. There we go. And you know, I love brushes. I'm sitting here looking at my collection of brushes, but for some things, don't underestimate the power of your fingers as tools. They really help, especially with these vegetable wax-based products. It warms them up and it makes them really pliable and skin-like. There we go. So you can see already, because of that due date, you know, I have people that have signed up to sell it with me just for due date alone, because due date has changed their life. So now we are going to take my foundation. This time of year it is, oops, wrong product. Here we go. This is Shinto Zero. Hannah, my friend, says, well done, Luke.
No problem.
I am going to scrape a little bit of this out with the back of my hand. Okay, see that? I'm going to plop that on the back of my hand. I usually have my palette, but I'm going to be real with you guys. I left it upstairs. I'm going to take about ½ a pump of Must Do, or Due Date now it's called. It's hard to get used to the new name change. And I'm creating like a little liquid paste, okay? So same product, it's that foundation and the Due Date. We're gonna make this really dewy, okay? Now I'm gonna take this brush. This is my number 16 fan brush. And I'm gonna pick up that product from the back of my hand and I'm gonna go in here and just start stippling it on. Okay, this is gonna give me an ultra. Hi Shelly, hi Sarah. What are you guys up to today? Was it the first day of school for you or second week? You know, wherever, depending on where you live, a lot of kids are going back to school. So this is good too. This look is really good if you have freckles, you have a little bit of that transparency. I'm gonna go in and just add a little bit more product. And I'm just doing light, feathery strokes. I don't even have eye makeup on. And look at that, just by doing that, it's just a very fresh makeup look. So to kind of keep up with that dewy skin, I'm gonna throw a little gloss on. Hi, Archer. Brandon, do you wanna say hi to Archer? Archer is his baby friend. This is Grace, the lip gloss. This is Brandon, the baby. Say hi, Brandon. Say hi to Archer. There's a baby washing in there. And then, we'll have to hang out again soon, Sarah. So here we go. Make the lips nice and dewy and fresh. Grace is like a peachy pink. Love it. And then, I don't need to necessarily wet the product because I have that nice dew going on from the due date. I'm gonna take, whoops, trying to like juggle all my products here. I'm gonna take a color called Keen. It's one of my favorites. It's not too peach, it's not too pink. That's it. And I'm gonna use my number 19 brush, which is my favorite blush, or 18 brush. Gotta learn these numbers by heart. And I'm just gonna pop that on here. On the high points of the cheek. Hi, Allie. And up here. So this is gonna be a very soft, natural makeup look. This is the type of look where people just think that you're glowing. They're like, wow, your skin looks really radiant, but it's not overdone. Hi, Elizabeth. There we go. Isn't that just fresh? Oh, I love it. And you know, if you wanted to be simple, you could even use the blush as a eyeshadow. Now we want to make sure we keep that nice dewiness through here. So I'm going to take the translucent powder and just use it in very specific areas. I love how much we get to hang out these days, Allie. So this is the perfect press powder. It's a perfect press powder because it doesn't matter if you have mature skin, oily skin, or dry skin. It's good for all skin types and all skin tones. So even my deeper skin tone women, don't worry, this is not going to white out your face. I'm going to roll this product into here, look straight up, press and roll underneath the eye, and then just a little bit down the bridge of my nose. That's just going to make sure that you know, this part of my eye stays not matte, but just not as shiny. We're gonna do this. This brush is my favorite for setting underneath the eye. This is the number 19 brush. There we go. And then just blend over the eye. Now I want this part of the cheek to stay dewy, but right through here, it can look like a little bit much. So what I'm gonna do is just take through here, and this is almost like a filter for the face. It blurs imperfections, it helps hide pores, and it just gives you a nice finish. So that's my dewy skin tutorial. For fun, I'm just gonna do a really quick eye. I'm gonna use this brush. This is my tiny little brush. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight through here. Let's see which products I brought downstairs. Maybe I didn't even bring eyeshadow downstairs. In which case this tutorial is gonna be cut short. You know, I did not. So let's just throw some mascara on. Let's just keep it simple. So tell me, if you have questions while I'm live and you're watching, do you like your skin to look dewy or matte? And if you wanted to do the dewy look, do the dew, and you've struggled with it, what help do you need? Like, what would make it easier for you to pull this look off? I think if you're a mature woman and you want your skin to look really youthful, go for the dew. Let your skin look really radiant. It's gonna help, you know, emphasize what you like about your skin and de-emphasize any texture. So if you have fine lines, textured skin, any type of sagging to your skin, having your skin nice and hydrated, it's gonna make you look younger and fresher. And this is just a great makeup look. Like, all I'm wearing right now, I have a little bit on my brows, the Dewy Skin gloss and mascara. So it's simple, but simple statements can be really good. Like I said, today it's super hot. I don't want to wear so much makeup, and I'm in my casual active wear. So this is a great no makeup look. Hi, Callie. Do you like the dewy look, Debbie? So So Kelly, you might want to catch the beginning of this because I think the dew would really help you. And by the way, this brow isn't darker than that. It's the lighting. I do know what I'm doing, but it's making it appear like I have one brow that's like 20 shades darker. In my mirror, it does not look like that, for the record. Yeah, Debbie, I think it's so flattering. Hi, Ray. So if you've been struggling, like Kelly was telling me, she loves the foundation. She loves that it gives her good coverage. It's longer wearing, but she felt like the concealer looked dry on her and that it was emphasizing like creasing. So my trick with that is take the due date and mix a little bit of it and put that into your concealer, and it's gonna make it look like it's a serum. And then you just do a thin layer and you'll still get that coverage, but that'll be so much fresher looking. Then maybe this brow is darker. Maybe I'm a liar. Just kidding. I need to spoolie it out. So when in doubt, spoolie it out. Let's just do that real quick. I'm gonna use this spoolie to kind of soften this brow. I think it's half lighting, half heavy hand. Perhaps where I put it on, it was a little bit too dark. So let's just go ahead and fix that up for you while I talk to you. But Due Date's a great product to get that radiance and that glow. Hi, Lori. I think a lot of times people over dry their skin, and I'll tell you, it's easy to cover blemishes. It's easy to cover age spots. But if you have really dry skin, nothing's gonna work with it. It doesn't matter how good the makeup is, it's not gonna adhere to it, it's gonna peel and lift, and you're gonna have problems with how it wears. Now, of course, if you do have really oily skin and you wanna pull off this look, then you can either do it with the Must Do and just use it sparingly, or you can use a highlighter, either a powder highlighter with a damp brush, and just the areas, pardon me, that you'll focus on would be, I would highlight just through here on both sides. I personally am not a big fan of this whole highlighting the nose garbage. I don't want to look like Rudolph. That's just me. You know, my nose gets enough of a natural glow. But you can also highlight like the Cupid's bow right above here. You can highlight the inner corners of the eye. I'm just going back with a little bit of that yellow concealer to even out the redness. But Dewy Skin, like I said, great for someone who has mature skin, great for someone who has texture to their skin, or someone who has freckles. When you have a lot of freckles and you try to go too full coverage with your foundation, it's gonna make your skin look muddy. So you want there to be a little bit of transparency and a little bit of light reflectiveness when you have freckles. It's gonna look so much more flattering on your skin if you have freckles. And again, if you have oily skin, keep it towards here. Another thing with highlighter placement is if you have deep crow's feet or lines through here, don't put your highlighter too close to those because light brings forward and light accentuates. So we don't want to accentuate those crow's feet and fine lines. We just want to make the cheek look really nice. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you've been a matte girl and you're used to seeing matte skin for fall and winter, they're showing the opposite. They're showing that really fresh, dewy skin for fall, and you know, having fun with the brows or having fun with a bold lip, and even seeing more gloss this fall, which is really fresh and youthful looking. And of course, as always, you're welcome to share this video. If it's a beauty guide that shared it with you, ask her for products. If not, I'd be happy to be your beauty guide. And I have appointments all September long, whether you want a full makeup lesson or you would like to just try some products out. It's always free to be color matched and to swatch colors. I do charge for full lessons if you want my full knowledge. And I even offer, which Allie, who's on here, and she can give a little shout out, I do offer virtual consultation. So I can watch you get ready and give you it. Oh, and Sarah's used my virtual makeup lessons before. So if you need a virtual makeup lesson, I'm your girl. I'm happy to help you. And sorry about that if you're trying to wait for the whole scheduled live thing. I need to figure out the technology around that because it wasn't working. No, not at all. This is the product though, this right here, Due Date. And the best part of it is it has many organic products, phthalate-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free. It stimulates new cell growth. It has Schisandra fruit extract in it, helichrysum. It smells like a flippin' spa, and it's like $28. Really? Buy it. If you have skin, you need this. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Allie. I'm gonna run. Have a great day. I'm gonna take back my baby. Thank God I have my twins home and they're helping me out. And I'm going to finish my little coffee drink here because it's super hot. Oh, hi, Christine. Oh, bummer. I I'm jumping off as you're jumping on, but hopefully we'll get to catch up soon. Take care, guys. Bye.